Hello. Hi, Facebook and YouTube land. How are you? Carmel here from For Feck's Sake Marketing Adventures with Carmel. So please excuse some of my stuff in my background because one of the questions that I'm asked a lot is, how do you start a marketing campaign? And I thought I'd give you a bit of a sneak peek into how I do it, how the brain works, how I get the creative process going. So there's a few steps to go, but the very first thing, like everything, it starts with an idea. Everything starts with an idea. So you've decided, maybe you've planned out your year. So quite often, except for the times that are in it, because the years keep getting interrupted. So obviously I had planned out a year and certain events I was going to run, but sometimes that changes. Suffice to say though, every single event, every single launch, every single activity that you're doing that has an end time, that has an outcome in it, needs a separate marketing campaign. And that's one of the biggest things that people forget about. So I keep being asked by my clients and sometimes in our members, well, where do you start with a marketing campaign? So that's what I thought I'd show you today, some of that. Now I'm in my house, so it is an actual sneak peek. I'm in my house. My office is in through that door in there. I've got the fire lighting here. So it's nice and comfy. So the first thing is, I'm very much a mover, as in I'm more creative when I move. So I use my whiteboard a lot, which I'll show you now in a moment. So the first thing is to start and literally need to know, what is the outcome? Like, we have to start with the end in mind. Where do I want to bring these people? So for example, right now, so I'll use what I'm doing right now so it's easier for me to explain. So I, a couple of weeks ago, did a video workshop. So now I am starting a campaign to do another video workshop. So that video workshop will be in the beginning of August. Before that, I'm having a webinar to get people into it as well. So adding value by giving a free webinar before then. Now, usually 8 to 10 weeks before an event, I will sit down and go, what event am I running? You know, and do an overview. Where do I want to bring them? What is it about? What's the kind of thing I need to have? So how many emails do I need to have, etc. Now I'm four weeks out now from the webinar, as I'm from yesterday, I think, yeah, 4 weeks out. So for me, I'm quite visual as well. So I really find that this helps. So that's why I'm showing you, this helps, this board here. So what I've done is, now I have actually put my goal up on it. So I need to know where I'm bringing them. So obviously the outcome is to get them into a workshop. Then I also need to know, okay, so where am I bringing them? What is the kind of call to action I'm going to use? How am I going to get them there? So I'm reverse engineering it. And how many times do I need to have a touch point with these people? So I'm going to show you this briefly. I'll show you backwards first. And I will turn it around in a moment. So you can see here, I've put week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what I've done is literally, let me turn it around and show you. Like my bookcase. So I'm literally going to go, so from today, the email to announce it, there's a post about it, and no recording. That's enough for myself. So if you look here, so there's certain days there's going to be videos, there's certain days there's going to be a post about things. So I literally just let my creative place go there, but I started over here. I reverse engineered from, so this very last date here is a week before the actual workshop. So I reverse engineered everything. I went, okay, if I want them there, so when is 3 days before that this is the webinar, it's that day needs to have an email. The day before is, hey, it's tomorrow, 3 days before, etc. So I've literally mapped out now exactly what I want to do. So now I have down here, I need 9 emails, all with value, and so a certain amount with call to action. I need 13 video posts, so 13 videos. Now I might use 8 to 10 videos, and I can reuse some of them. And I also have to prep some information for 7 lives. Now, When I say prep for lives, quite often lives are off the cuff, but today I wanted to give you some real value and information. So I had to go in my head and go, right, what are the steps that I need to share here? So there's a little bit of prep. For me personally, and this is whatever way works for you, I do have a certain goal up here of what I want to do. And I've just shortened it here and gone, okay, at a glance for this week, I need to prep the Zoom and the event, which I've actually already done. One specific post, I need to make sure one video is ready, one email, and one for feck's sake marketing. And I'm also doing some work with an affiliate list. So I've broke that down. Because I put the whole thing on the page, I've then chunked it down to, okay, let's see what I need to do each week. Because what happens quite often with people is, and this is what people keep telling me, is that they get overwhelmed. They go, oh my God, I've got this big project. Where do I start? So they get overwhelmed. So this is a great way of reverse engineering. So I can look at that and go, okay, this week I just need a post, a video, an email, and for feck's sake, episode. So it's not huge and it's not overwhelming. Next week, need a few more. Now, if this week I get ahead of myself, for example, then of course you can do more of the emails, do more of the prep. But you don't have to have it all perfect up front. You can actually do it like that. Even down to here, if you look on week 4. So week 4 here is when I will revamp and prepare the PowerPoint for the webinar. So I'm not way up here getting PowerPoint and hopping from one thing to another. Down here, that week is the PowerPoint. And again, I can chunk that down further. So when I've done all that, and I hope this is of benefit to you, then, and only then I put it into Asana. So let me take you into my office to show where all the stuff happens. So again, nothing is perfect. I'm being totally honest and everything here. So this is my office. This is in a back bedroom. We're still renovating our house. So this blocks out enough of the light for me. That's why this curtain is here. So this is kind of where all the magic happens. This is my green screen. That it moves in and out. I have a little spot on the floor to even say where it moves. It moves in and out as I need it. My trusty little blanket for sometimes it gets a bit cold in my office. I do have some oils burning, so I make it quite inviting to be in here. And then we will go to Asana, which is here, and I will set up that project. So you can see here, the event logistics has already been said, and I have here who is responsible for that. And there's a few other things. This is where I will make my videos. So I have it set up. This is a very technical thing here. I have glasses. So this is actually a ring light. Quite often with my glasses, the ring light will reflect. So we've put a pillowcase on it to stop that from happening. So once I've done that big plan out there on the whiteboard, and sometimes I do that with my friend Sarah, sometimes it is on my own, whatever, the creative space comes out. Then I come in here and I have now, because I've done it so many times, I actually have a template in Asana. So now I can bring over the template and go, right, these are the things that need to be done. They may need to be tweaked, but the steps on the template are already there. So start with the end in mind. You're going to reverse engineer it. Have a date, work towards a date. Decide on the date. So I have decided the 28th of July is Wednesday, and that's when the webinar is, and the 7th of August is when the full day video workshop is. So they're locked in. So now I'm reverse engineering, and I will always launch between 4 to 6 weeks, depending on what the actual event is. So it is now 4 weeks, so it's launching. The event has gone up today. The Zoom is all set up. I will work on the back end of the website today, just to make sure any little tweaks that are needed. So we've got the end in mind, know the time frame and the date. Then you want to also, and what I have in Asana is about 2 weeks in, is really pay attention and checking on the numbers. There's an expectation of 50% of the goal will be by about 2 weeks in. So there's little reminders in the Asana program as well that will identify milestones along the way. Choose where I'm going to put the stuff. So where is my client hanging out? Am I going on Facebook? Am I going on LinkedIn? Instagram? Is it more YouTube? Where is my content going in order to get these people? And you will have seen that I've also put on my whiteboard about to reach out to the affiliates. So we offer an affiliate program that if people do our course, that they get an affiliate anywhere from 25 to 50% depending on what it is that we're doing. So there's certain people that I already know that we have as affiliates that I'm going to reach out. What I do is, and here's something to really consider doing to get other people to promote your stuff, I will provide them with the videos, with the email structure, with everything, so they can send it out to their people. And if they come in through their affiliate link, then they get paid for doing it. They can do it themselves. It doesn't even charge them. Also then, when you're ready to launch, which is today, ready to launch the series of things, it's really being able to watch and make sure that we're responding to any comments, responding to people asking us as we go. And as one of the things in Asana will be, for example, it's a Facebook event, making sure that we're contacting people that have said yes to it or that have said maybe to it. There's a task 2 and 3 weeks away from the event to say, hey, you tick going, but you're not going. Would you like to? You haven't actually clicked to register, things like that. So they're all itemized in the Asana project. Let me see if I can show you one easily on this. I know I normally do these. So let's look, say it's Facebook promo. So these are the things that, I don't know if you can see them, create an event on Facebook, depending on it, 10 days before what needs to be done, 20 days before. This is an old one, I believe. So you can see the things have been ticked off here. So like down to 1 day, the day before, what should be done around Facebook on that. So it's really, really detailed, and that's just the Facebook side of it. So, but once you get these things in place, it becomes a process. A lot of my members will have heard me say, the process is the process. Well, the process is the process. Just once you've done it, you'll make that into a master, and therefore it's much easier for you to do it next time and just keep replicating it. So that was my answer to how do you start a marketing campaign that works, and I trust that that has been of value to you. If you're watching me on Facebook, make sure and you hit a like down below and let me know what's the best part. If you are watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell so that as we put up more and more videos that will be of benefit to you, that you'll get to see them first. So for now, it's bye from me.